I recently downloaded Lies of P, and I recorded a lot of the game, and I'm gonna just condense it all into one video. It's basically like 80% of the game in this one video, so hopefully you enjoy. This bit is just mainly just a tutorial. I was just slowly progressing through the game, and so far the game wasn't that complicated. It's basically just another Souls game. So this is the first boss, and yeah, it was very easy. Pretty sure I did it first try. Yeah, this boss was very easy. Yeah, yeah. Just watch it. Just watch it. Come on.
Oh, this guy looks like a Dr. Eggman. Oh, there. Oh. Oh, second stage. What do you want? Let's go. First try. What's he speaking? Chinese. What's that?
After the boss, I had to do some lying mechanic in the game, where you have to you have two choices, and you can either lie or tell the truth. So of course I had to lie, and that proved that I was a puppet human, or whatever the hell I was, and they let me inside Hotel Krat. So yeah, it was like the main plaza of the game, you know, save point. Inside the hotel, there was this lady. Yeah, she did stuff. I don't know what she did. She's like a guide. Oh, she levels you up, yeah. And then you can upgrade your weapon, and later in the game you can upgrade your character with like quartz. But you know that part's later, so you'll see that later. So yeah, I progressed my way through the second level of the game. You know, so far it wasn't that difficult, and yeah, there's a lot of checkpoints like that electric thing. You know, just to have shortcuts, so in case you die. And I'm slowly progressing my way to the second boss, and should, if something interesting happens, I'll cut to that. But most likely I'll just cut to the next boss. I eventually came across this crazy donkey guy. Yeah, he's harassing this guy, old guy in that cart. Yeah, and he's a boss. So yeah, we beat him. We eventually beat him.
nightmare. Stop showing up already. This time it's destroyed for sure.
Yeah, that stupid donkey killed me. Yeah, I'm not happy about it. But then look at him, I killed him. Stupid donkey. Look at him bleeding. Yeah, I think he's bleeding. Yeah, and I take his helmet and I wear it throughout the rest of the game.
What was that for?
And this is where I found out that my character is not a female. It's a male.
It's me.
How the hell was I supposed to know? Look at me, I look so feminine. But yeah, that's our father. Look at him, he looks so ugly, man. I don't like this. Why do I look like that?
Father? Mother?
Finally,
Son?
we meet. Son.
Well, like, this looks like our second main boss, and yeah, it gave me a little bit of trouble, but I finally, yeah, it wasn't too bad. That'd be it. Yeah, that'd be it. Yeah. I didn't know you could repair your weapon during the battle, so whenever I thought the weapon turned red, I swapped to my other weapon. But you know, it wasn't the worst thing, because both the weapons were quite good back then. Now they're not. They weren't good now. Yeah, this is future me talking. Okay, it seems like we're already in the next boss fight, and the boss is already halfway. What the hell is going on? We skipped a lot. Yeah, there was another like optional boss, but yeah, I already beat that. It was quite easy. All the attacks literally missed, and yeah, it was quite rubbish, that boss. The major complaint that I have with this game doesn't come now, because the beginning of the game was actually quite good. It's just there's a very lack of exploration. Like, it's you just go somewhere and you could barely explore. So there wasn't like optional areas to explore. You just go and then look, you find another boss. So I guess people are gonna be like, that's what the point of the game is. Look, I died. Yeah, but you know, like other Souls games, you could go to other places and explore, then go to the main boss. But this game didn't really have that, unless I somehow completely missed the optional bosses. But I did find one. It's just like it wasn't even that fun. Like it was that boss that I thought it was rubbish. All the attacks just missed. It did the exact same attacks. Yeah, it was quite bad. I'm just gonna show the winning attempt for this one then. Back then I would have considered this one of the harder bosses, but you know, the only reason why I would have considered this hard is because the damage output wasn't that high, and yeah, it wasn't actually that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad compared to the future bosses, which were quite rubbish, bullcrap, unfair, may I add. But you know, we'll see that soon. Okay, so I made my way into this church, chapel, wherever the hell that is. Yeah, there's a really big boss growling in the background. Yeah, this area was definitely, when I was playing it, was my least favorite. There was a lot of parkour, decay everywhere, which destroys your durability and your health. Yeah, it was quite annoying, but you know, it actually wasn't that bad compared to the future areas. But you know, when I was playing it, I really did not like this area. Yeah, but yeah, we'll cut to like the good bit where the boss part happens. But yeah, okay, so this boss is like some decay boss. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This is where the boss actually wasn't too hard, but this is where I was like, you'll see that it has a second phase, like a whole health bar, which is quite stupid because it's extremely early on in the game. But it wasn't too bad since it was the first one, and if they didn't do it that many times I wouldn't have mind. But the amount of two-phase bosses in this game is just too much, because this is just ridiculous. Like, your heals are not, like, they don't replenish, like at least with like Elden Ring. The amount of two-phase bosses, like, it was very low. Like, you don't need that many two-phase bosses. As in like with two whole health bars. But yeah, but luckily this two-phase boss, the AI is really bad. Like there's two monsters that will come out, you'll see soon, and one of them just did not attack if you just stayed on the backside, so it wasn't actually that hard. But it's just a poor. This boss is like 3 out of 10. It's horribly done, honestly, disgusting. So you'll see this is the second phase of the boss. It grew that long thing with a spear or something, and honestly, I thought the fight would be impossible because it was quite difficult, and I have literally no heals, and it has a whole other health bar with a whole new moveset. But what I just found out while I was doing it, you could just attack this side of the boss, and it's literally the exact same moveset as phase 1, which is just quite stupid. Like, unless, look, it turns around, but then it just turned back, so you're just fighting the phase 1 boss. It's quite dumb. Like, what's the point of adding the phase 2? It could have just transformed into this stage at half health, or just kept it as one health bar. But no, yeah. So this is like the beginning. I still enjoyed the game until a certain point, which I'll mention later in the video, but I did not enjoy this fight. Yeah, so then this weird cutscene played. So I'm assuming all the bosses that we killed, their ergo, which is like that blue energy, it got released, and then it went to this guy, which, you know, we'll find out who later he is in the game. Now rewatching it, I understand what area he is in now, which is like literally the end of the game. But yeah, the story really wasn't that good. Like, I don't know what people are expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, because everyone was saying this game was a masterpiece, but the story was quite rubbish. It was puppets, and like, what was he even trying to do, man? Like, why did the puppets even go crazy? Maybe they did explain it, and there's a lot of lore around that I wasn't bothered to read, because like, it's all kind of like, who the hell's bothered to read it? And I know that's my fault for not trying to read it to understand it, but like, they could have done it better story wise, because it's not like Elden Ring where they're speaking some next language. They're all speaking English, so you know, they could have explained it better with the NPCs. But anyway, it wasn't too big of a problem. Like, you don't play these Souls games for the story, but you know, I was expecting a masterpiece. So after this, you go into this city. I think it's called Manus. Yeah, and you meet this red fox and this black cat, I think it's called. Yeah, they're not good people. They do stuff to you later in the game. I really don't like them. I decided to team up with them, and they call me a dumbass. Like, what the hell was that for? That's why later in the game you can actually give them the golden fruit or something, but you'll see what that is later. But if I even recorded it, but yeah, the golden fruit. I didn't give it to him. I don't care. The black cat's going blind. Good, he deserved to go blind. The red fox. One day I will kill you. So yeah. Okay, so far in the game, I would consider this probably the hardest boss up until now, because you basically fight this one big guy, which he's constantly on the field, and there's 3 other siblings they're called, yeah, and they all have different like weapons and different fighting styles. And then once this guy gets to a certain health, that one of the siblings will come in, and then you have to fight them, lure them enough until they leave, and then you have to continue fighting this big guy. Then another sibling will come, and then you have to do it 2 more times. Then you just fight this guy and kill him. To be fair, after a bit, the big guy, his like attack styles are really easy to like telegraph. They're really easy to counter. It's just the siblings, like this lady, like, oh my god, she's so annoying. Or the spear guy. The spear guy was a big problem. Okay, so they throw a smoke grenade, and they just hide the boss. And they pick him up, take his weapons. We could just kill all of them, but no, we decided not to. But anyways, I have to put the outro inside of this clip because Share Factory doesn't let me put more clips, which is kind of stupid. Like, what type of software is this? And yeah, so I'll make episode 2 one day. Yeah, whenever the wind feels alright, maybe. Yeah, whenever it comes out. And yeah, so right now, up until now, I would say the game is like a 6 out of 10. It's nothing too special. The storyline wasn't that great, and the combat is alright. But you know, you'll get a better in-depth review when episode 2 comes out, because that's when I start getting mixed emotions about this game. Yeah, so just subscribe, man. Hurry up and subscribe. What are you doing?